I have a box of Halo Canless low voltage LED lights. You have this little transformer gizmo that your 120 volt plugs into and allows you to daisy chain, in this case 4 lights. I don't know what the max is. 22 years of operating time. Each one of these has a selectable color. Here are the instructions. Halo QuickLink low voltage lighting systems. Here is the power supply and junction box. It takes 120 volt in, 60 hertz. Output is 42 volt DC, max 1.5 amps, and 60 watts. So, battery powered. Takes an AC, outputs DC. Interesting. A little lock on this. Let's take a look. So we got the LT4-DM and connector lights, lighting system. We got the selectable. Here's a connector. Here's a selectable. Tone from 2700 to 5000, so you go to bright white all the way to amber. And then on the end of here you have a clamp, these little clamps. Twist these out, I'll show you how, and they clamp onto this wire to get their power. Okay, so I have the ceiling apart ready to put this in up in the attic. And then I'm going to let it hang and test it and make sure everything, at least one light works. And get this box open, I just pry it up on this lip. Move this little hook over and stand it up. Tie on that lip and it opens. And it's got just a couple wires in here. Got a little cap. That's nice. It's a poke in instead of a twist for the power lines. White and black, and the ground. Okay, that's convenient. Okay, I've got these 3 pendant lights we're going to take down, and I need to estimate where they are up in the attic in relation to this wall, which I think is about 10 feet, and it's 15 feet from that wall. I'm going to go up there and dig through the insulation. Hopefully they're not covered by plywood. Okay, I'm up in the attic. There's one hole, there's a second one, there's a third one for the existing lights. And got the power box up here. And I've disconnected this power line that went to my other lights. I just have this power line coming down. I have to staple it here. I'm going to mount the new power box up here. So I'm going to go use those little plug connectors and put those wires in. Okay, I'm up in the attic. There's one hole, there's a second one, there's a third one for the existing lights. And got the power box up here. And I've disconnected this power line that went to my other lights. I just have this power line coming down. I have to staple it here. I'm going to mount the new power box up here. So I'm going to go use those little plug connectors and put those wires in. This is a termination connector. You just push it through, and then this little cap snaps in there. I don't know if you got it last time. You can push these ends in with a screwdriver if you need to pull it out. This just blocks the end of the wire. Okay, I'm ready to connect one of these lamps. So you hold this and unscrew it. You're going to put the wire through this slot and this little metal thing will poke in. Yeah, so I had turned that. So that goes in here. Can only fit one way when you swiggle that. And when you start screwing that down, it's going to poke in through the wire. There's a little needle there. And it's going to make the connection. Left enough wire, connected it here. Let's see what happens when I turn on the power. Ooh, we have light. First time, success. Okay, I've got the box just laying there, the power box. I've got one light pushed up, connected. I'm going to bury those power lines inside that little side box. I'm going to mount the power box to that wood. I've got the rest of the wire. I'm going to take the old light off here, remove that blue box. The old light here, remove it, and then just once, if the wire is accessible, which I'll make it, I just have to reach up, pull the wire through, and screw the little cap on the LED housing around it. Got the last one in. That one was nailed in. The other two were on those horizontal bars. I could screw them loose from below. This one had to cut the plastic, but got the extra line balled up with the reusable tie wrap. I've got to set them, I don't know, bright, medium, and low. I've got the power box mounted to the big header. Got my little helper board I'm going to take out. I'm going to go test them, make sure everybody likes the colors, and then I'll come up and adjust them here, because if they're open, then I'll have more stuff falling through, and I'll put the insulation back on everything. Not a hard job at all. Just got to get access to everything. There we go. We have them all set. We went on the, not the lowest, but the next one. And what I realized also, you see this one, there's a piece of insulation. Of course, there's paper in the bottom. So if you pull the light through to adjust it, all this stuff's not going to fall. So I'm going to get some piece insulation put in here and get this blown stuff away. So if the lady wants to adjust it, she can without having to clean the house again. I'll put a piece over here too. You can see the light on down there maybe. Okay, finito. Success.